Beautiful weather. I'm back in Switzerland. I'm in the town of Kusnacht, which is a few miles away from Zurich. In front of me is the former home of Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist, psychotherapist and psychologist. He's regarded as one of the most influential psychologists in history. The house is a museum, but it doesn't look like it's open today, unfortunately. In this video I'm going to look for his grave, which should be walking distance away from here. I'm hoping this is just a shower or it's going to be a miserable cemetery visit. This is kind of cool. I don't know if they were both done at the same time or if these silhouettes were painted first. Just trying to locate the graveyard at the moment. This nice church here, and there's a vineyard right in the centre of town here. Just sheltering from the rain in the doorway of this church now. I'm only here for a few days. I've got one video in the can. I'm kind of behind schedule with the stuff I want to film, but I'm going to try and film as much as I can whilst I'm here. It's actually snow forecast for tomorrow. I don't mind snow, I prefer it to rain. It's only going to be like a light dusting, so it's not going to affect me too much. Okay, I seem to have located the graveyard. Now, the graveyards in Switzerland are often, although they're immaculate, they're often quite small. And the reason for that is a normal lifespan of a grave is 25 years here. Usually after 25 years the grave is reused. So I guess family members have to lease the grave. And I'm presuming at the end of 25 years they have the option to renew the lease. The gravestones are always really nice in Switzerland. Carl Jung was a friend of Sigmund Freud, and Freud saw Jung as his successor. But the two men would eventually have a falling out. His ideas were influential in the development and the founding of the Alcoholics Anonymous movement. Doesn't look like the rain's going to stop anytime soon. Just taking shelter again. Carl Jung had an interest in mysticism and spirituality, and he believed in the possibility of an afterlife. He had 5 children, but none of them continued their father's work, although I believe 2 of his daughters did help with publishing his work. Unusual headstone here. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be on the top of the headstone. It's even a Celtic cross headstone here. The older graves all seem to be family graves. Wow, look at this one. Like I said, I'm going to be in Switzerland for a couple of days. I'm hoping to make at least 4 videos, hopefully 6. We'll see how it goes. Carl Jung's grave is just over here. It's a family grave. There's 5 or 6 members of the Jung family buried here. It's quite hard to read because of the rain. If you look at the last name but one, you can see Carl Gustav Jung, 1875 until 1961. In 1938, when he was 38, he started suffering from a mental health condition himself. And he started seeing visions and hearing voices. He saw this as an opportunity, and he recorded his experiences in journals which he collectively referred to as his Black Book. Carl Jung died on June 6, 1961, after a short illness, and he had been living here in Kusnacht since 1909. I've already filmed the video earlier on today, and something happened that's never happened to me before when I'm filming. Somebody took objection to me filming by their building, and they started giving me grief. I should have filmed it, but when the man approached me initially, I didn't realise that he was going to have a go. That video is going to be about a certain celebrity who died in 2023. A very famous person. Some of you will have worked out who I'm talking about already, I'm sure. I think that'll probably be the next video.
Death is psychologically just as important as birth, and like it's an integral part of life, but surely it can't be like birth if it's an end, can it?
Yes, if it's an end. And there we are not quite certain about this end. Because, you know, there are these peculiar faculties of the psyche, that it isn't entirely confined to space and time. You can have dreams or visions of the future. You can see round corners and such things. Only ignorance deny these facts. It's quite evident that they do exist and have existed always. Now these facts show that the psyche, in part at least, is not dependent upon these confinements.